I really want to level up my finances. 2025 must not see me worrying about the bills, because when I go grocery shopping, I almost get a heart attack every single time because things are expensive. They are crazy. So I really want to work on just leveling up my finances. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Spark Growth with Cass. If you're new here, welcome, and if you've been here, welcome back. On this channel, we talk everything growth and mindset, and I hope you're going to enjoy your stay. So today we're going to talk about my glow up journey. I'm going to take you on a new series where I'm going to take you along my journey where I achieve each and every goal that I've set out to achieve at the beginning of the year, but I'm going to make sure that by the end of this year, I have achieved each and every goal that I've put my mind to. So I'm not obviously going to share each and every one of my goals because some of them are really personal and are dear to my heart. And you know what I always say, that do not speak about your plans until they've manifested themselves. But some of these goals, I feel like they're very generic, the ones that I'm about to share. So I'm very comfortable sharing with you guys so that I try to hold myself accountable and also try to inspire you to also go after your goals. So I have less than 6 months to make sure that all of these goals are achieved. I'm going to share about 4 of my 9 goals that I have on my vision board this year. So the 4 goals, I'm going to dive into it. I'm going to tell you guys exactly how I plan to achieve it, what steps I'm going to take to achieve it, how I'm going to hold myself accountable, and also making sure that I take you guys on this journey is really going to keep me accountable and make sure that I actually achieve the goals that I set out to achieve this year. So the first goal on my list is making sure that I increase, maintain, and am intentional about my relationship with God. As you all know, I am Christian, and I've always been just typical, going to church, worshiping here and there, reading my Bible here and there, but I've never been consistent about it. I've never been intentional about cultivating a relationship with God, making sure that I spend time with God intentionally. I converse with Him. I tell Him my deepest, darkest secrets that I tell nobody, and actually listening to God. So with this goal, my intention is to intentionally spend time with God. Every day I have my normal routine where I wake up, I pray, I read a devotional, or I just read a scripture in the Bible, the normal, have some worship time here and there during the day, and also watch a sermon or listen to a podcast when I have time. But with making sure that I actually increase and maintain a relationship with God, I have set up time. So starting, I think, beginning of July, I think this whole journey has started at the beginning of July. So I've been setting up time every single night between 11 and 12 a.m. at night to just have that time where I have a conversation with God. And I really want to maintain that, be consistent with that, where I just let down my God and I speak to God as a daughter would speak to her father, or how you would speak to your friend or whoever you have a relationship with, and just be vulnerable and really open up to God and really speak to Him and tell Him everything that I'm going through, everything that I'm feeling, my fears, my goals, my dreams, my hopes, my aspirations, my doubts, my anxieties, if I'm feeling like, things are not making sense, whatever it is, whatever conversation I want to have with God on that day, that's what I'm doing. I'm literally going out there and being vulnerable and just letting it all out to God. And also giving myself time to be intentional about hearing Him, because God does speak to us, but we're so busy in our day-to-day lives that we don't hear Him speak to us. So that is really one of my biggest goals for this year, is to be intentional and to be consistent in spending time with God and growing and cultivating this relationship with him, because at this point God is my best friend, because he knows everything. Like, we literally have a conversation. It's not even like, a formal prayer where I say, Lord, please help me. No, it's God, today was hard. It was really hard. I don't know what to do. I need you to tell me what I need to do in this situation. And then I just give God time to talk. I shut everything down, complete silence, and I just allow God to talk. I have my notes app where I take notes down. I've been taking notes down of the conversations we've been having, because I don't want to forget, because some of the things God tells me really blows my mind. So I have a notes, I open my notes app when I'm in this time, and I just jot everything down, and I'm like, into it. And I really listen with intentionality. Also, I think one of the things that I need to ask, because I'm not a perfect Christian, I still have my flaws, I still have my shortcomings, I still have places where I fall short, So one of the things that I'm really working on is, in the places where God convicts me, I really want God to help me to be more obedient. There's certain things that God tells us to do, and we're not always like, we're like, I don't know if I want to do this. And, it's very hard. So sometimes I have that tussle and that tug and war where I'm like, God, but why? One day God told me, apologize to someone. And I'm like, but I didn't do anything wrong to them. And I was like, what? Why must I apologize? I know I didn't do anything wrong, but God was like, you apologize. And I had to put on my big girl panties, and I was like, okay. It took a while. I'm not gonna lie, it took a while, because I was like, what am I apologizing for? I don't even like apologizing in my day-to-day life. Now I must apologize for something I know I didn't do wrong. And sometimes we don't understand why God says and does things the way he does them. But then I was like, okay, let me do this. Okay, let me be obedient. So there's a lot of things where God will tell me to do this, and I'm like, no, it doesn't make sense. I don't want to do it. But I'm really learning to be more obedient to God, to his word, to whatever he's telling me to do. It's a difficult journey. It's really a difficult journey, but it's so amazing. It's so worth it. It's just, it's just one of those things. So that's one of my biggest goals this year, is to really cultivate and maintain my relationship with God and be intentional about it. My second thing is my weight loss journey. Guys, if I tell you that I've been trying to lose weight for the past 3-4 years, I'm not joking. I have managed twice already to lose weight, get my weight down to my goal weight, but maintaining it has always been a problem. I have been struggling with the maintenance of losing weight. I don't know. I think I get too comfortable, and then I fall back into the bad habits that I've gotten rid of, but then I just reintroduce them into my life. So since the 1st of July, I've been on a weight loss journey. I am not on a diet. I am only doing this through a calorie deficit and occasional exercise. I have not been very consistent with exercising, to be truthfully honest. But I do try and squeeze in an exercise here and there. But with the forthcoming weeks, I really want to expedite my weight loss journey, because from the 1st of July, I weighed 73.9 kilograms, right? I'm going to insert a picture over here to show you my weight at the beginning. I don't think I took a picture of my starting weight, but I took a picture of after. I'll just check. But I'm going to take a picture of my body before, and then once I've actually lost the weight, we're going to come back, and then I'm going to do an after as well. So my starting weight was 73.9 kilos. I'm not sure how much that is in pounds. I'll insert it down here somewhere. And currently I weigh 69.6 kilograms. So I've lost about 4 kilos so far since the beginning of July. I've just been in a calorie deficit which means I'm just portion controlling. I have not cut out any food groups. If there's cake, I eat my cake. If there's dessert, I eat it. I eat rice, I eat pap, I eat bread, I eat everything. I just am minding my portions. That's what a calorie deficit is. I have done so many diets throughout the years, and I know like they are not sustainable in the long run. For me, you can do whatever you want in your weight loss journey, but for me, I know that cutting out any food groups that I really love is not sustainable for me in the long run. So a calorie deficit is just me making sure that I eat for my body weight and not eat for my mind. Because sometimes you see a big, beautiful chocolate cake and you want to eat all of it. And you know, it can't fit all in your body. So I make sure that I eat what is sufficient to keep me going. So I've been in a calorie deficit. I've also upped my water intake. So I drink about 2 to 3 liters of water every single day. And I mind my business. One thing drinking a lot of water will do is keep you in a toilet, so you will actually mind your business.
First step is you must mind your business. You take your business and you mind it. You mind it, you mind it, you mind it. Then what you need to do is you need to stay hydrated. You drink water, you mind your business.
So I've been drinking 2 to 3 liters of water a day, and incorporating exercises here and there. So next week, I really want to make sure that I at least reach my 3 to 4 days of exercise a week. I do a lot of videos. All my exercises are home-based. So I do a lot of YouTube videos. I do Chloe Ting. She's like my favorite. Like that girl is hardcore. I do some skipping. I do some cardio videos. On the lazy days, then I do like some Pilates videos. You can do anything from 10 minutes to 30 minutes to an hour. It just depends. I don't go over 30 minutes. I'm not even going to lie. I do not go over 30 minutes. I don't see the need for me to be exercising that long unless I'm in the actual gym. But here at home, I do a lot of high intensity workouts. So 15 to 30 minutes is good. It's good. I'm not trying to be a bodybuilder. I'm just trying to lose weight and I'm trying to maintain it. So I'm very intentional about what I put into my mind, into my body. So hopefully by the end of September, I would have reached my goal weight of 62 yeah. You know, I'm still playing around with my goal weight. Like, I don't know if I want to be 62 kilos or if I want to be 60 on the dot. I'll see how I feel when I am 62 kgs. Because I don't want to be skinny. I really love my body. I just don't like my tummy. Like, the tummy after having a baby and my arms. Those are the two things that I really want to work on. And this little thing here. I just want my face to go, you know. I just want to be in my face. But I don't want my body to go. Maybe my waist, you know. But yeah, I'm still battling between 62 kgs or 60, which is 124 pounds and 120 pounds. I'm not sure which one, but I'll see how I look when I get there, right? So yeah, so that's it for me. Hopefully I can reach that goal by the end of September, like I said, and thereafter I can maintain it, and that will be right in time for summer. So summer, you know, we want to wear the dresses, we want to look good, and yeah, you know, I really, like, guys, my weight loss has been a problem. It has been a problem. My clothes don't fit. I'm always in the same outfits because nothing fits. And I'm like holding on to the clothes because I'm like, I'm going to fit in that again. And I need to prove myself right. I'm not a big shopper. So shopping is not my thing. Eating is my thing. I think that's why I'm in this problem that I'm in right now. But anyway, yeah. So the next one is actually leveling up my finances through trading. I know trading is such a contentious issue. People are asking, is it a scam? What is it? Is it a fly-by-night type of thing? No, it's not. I fell into trading in 2020. Yeah, just after the pandemic started. I was introduced into Forex trading by my partner. He went crazy about it. He thought he's going to be rich overnight, which was no. Anyway, I've always thought trading was a scam. All these years before 2020, I was like, oh, trading is a scam. You know, those people that invite you to seminars and all of those things. I always thought, ah, this thing is such a scam. And then with the pandemic, I had so much time on my hands and I was wondering, what is this guy doing with this trading thing? You know, he really thought he was going to be rich and a millionaire overnight. That didn't happen, unfortunately. But one day I was like thinking, you know, pandemic is happening, jobs are a bit rocky, we're getting retrenchment letters at work, and I'm like, you know, I was laying in bed and I was praying and I was like, God, I need a side hustle. I need some way to make money. Like, I really need you to come through and tell me what I need to do to make some extra money, just in case I lose my job, because it was a reality at that time, right? So I'm like, God, what do I need to do? And I'm laying in bed, and as I'm about to sleep, God says, why not try trading? And I'm like, wait, what? Trading? No. Like, what? Anyway, I'm like, no. You know, like, I was so against it. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. Anyway, the next morning, I was like, you know what? It wouldn't hurt for me to investigate this whole trading, forex industry type of things. I go on YouTube. I start watching videos. I saw the first person that I started watching was Swaggy C. So if you're in the trading industry, you know who Swaggy C is. And he was still with the do-rags. He was posting a lot of videos during the pandemic. And I would watch him and he was explaining what trading is. I went on babypips.com just to try and understand, you know. This video is not about me teaching you how to trade. It's just me telling you that another way of me trying to level up my finances is going to be through trading, okay? If you want to know more, let me know in the comments and then I'll dive a little bit deeper into what trading is and, you know, if you want more information. So anyway, I'm watching these videos and I start learning and I'm like, yo, this thing is actually a thing, hey? It's not a scam. Because I'm seeing a lot of people that are actually doing it and a lot of people that seem legit, right? So I'm like, okay, I'm reading, I'm studying, and you know, I'm getting into it during the pandemic. But then obviously life happens again. I still have my job. Life goes back to normal. So I don't take it as seriously. I'm not that deep into it. I make money here and there. I signed up for signal groups with certain mentors. It worked, it didn't work, you know, I made money, lost money. But the fact that I made money and I could actually withdraw it into my account really convinced me that this thing is real. I can actually make some money. What I did not anticipate is how hard it is to become a trader. So I trade stocks, but forex was never my thing. I feel like for me it was very slow. Trading forex is you basically exchanging different currencies. So you would trade the USD for the ZAR. So you would buy and sell against two different currency pairs, right? For me, it was very slow. I did not like it. But then I fell into stocks. I got introduced to stocks. And the minute I saw NASDAQ, I was sold. I was in love. I traded it once. I blew my account. I knew that this one is going to make me money one day. And ever since then, I've been stuck with NAS. But as I'm saying that, life continued. Pandemic was over. Went back to work. And I didn't focus as much on trading as I should have. But this year, I've been very intentional, really trying to become a profitable trader. I'm not a profitable trader yet. I'm not consistently profitable, if I should put it like that. So my goal for the end of this year is to become consistently profitable and to be a funded trader. So if you know anything about trading, you know that you can either trade through a broker. There are many different brokers where you put your money into an account and then you trade from there, right? Or you can get a funded account where you have to do a challenge. So you put, let's say you buy a challenge, let's say a $5,000 account. I'm in South Africa. $5,000 is 100,000 rands in South Africa. Just get that in your head, right? So you take a $5,000 account and you buy it with, let's say, about $50. You spend $50 to buy the account. You buy a challenge. So in the challenge, you need to prove yourself that you are able to trade. You need to prove to them that you are able to trade. Once you pass that challenge, then they give you an actual funded account worth $5,000, and then you are able to withdraw 80% of whatever profits you make in that account, right? So currently, I just passed my phase 1 of my $5,000 account challenge last week. I passed the phase 1. So there's a lot of rules when it comes to these challenges. So you can choose if you want to do a 2-phase challenge where you have to do about 8 to 10% of profit in the first phase, and then in the second phase they'll maybe ask you for 5% profit. Some of the prop firms will ask you for 8%. So currently I just passed my phase 1 challenge last week Friday, and I'm doing my phase 2, which I'm hoping that by this week I would have passed, so that I can be funded, because I've really been working on becoming consistent and really intentional about my trading career. Obviously, there's other ways. I have a job. I have other ways of making money, but trading money is life-changing money. It's not a get rich overnight scheme. You're not going to get rich and become a millionaire overnight. But if you become consistent and you can really prove to yourself that you can trade, have a strategy, have, rules in place that can really prove to you that you can trade, you can make a lot of money in this industry. I'm telling you now, I'm not trying to say that you all must go and trade. If you want to trade, if you want to look into it. But it is not easy. It is you will have a lot of sleepless nights. You will have a lot of tears. Trading is not easy, but I really want to push myself to become a consistently profitable trader and a funded trader by the end of this year with multiple funded accounts. The nice thing about being a funded trader and trading through prop firms is, like I said, in South Africa, dollars make a lot of sense when you convert it, right? A $5,000 is $100,000 to us. So can you imagine what a 100K account is? So I want to work my way up. By the end of the year, I want to at least be funded with 100K. So I have a 6-month plan to get myself to 100K funding. Hopefully 200K, but 100K is, being nice about it. So I really need to be consistent in following my trading plan. So I have a trading plan, I have a strategy, and in that strategy, I have a whole plan as to these are the rules that I follow. I only take trades if all of these criteria are met. And if they're not met, I don't take a trade. And every single day, I've been very consistent with the journaling my trades and making sure that I know why I took a trade, why I didn't take a trade, why did I lose this trade, why did I make money, and all of that. So I've been really consistent with that for the past month, which I have never been consistent about in this whole entire journey. So I'm really hopeful about this trading journey, leveling up my money, honey, because, right now the economy is economying. So we really need to make sure that we have multiple streams of income that are flowing in. So trading is one way that I plan on making sure that my finances are up and they are making sense. I do not want to think about money. I do not want to stress about it. I do not want to be like, Aisha, I want to go on vacation, but I can't. Now I have to think about either vacation or food. No, because this economy is really tough, guys. If you are not going to level up your finances and find other ways to invest your money and other ways to make more money for yourself, because as much as 9-to-5s pay well, they don't pay you good enough to stay out of debt, to not be able to do things with cash. How many people can possibly say that they bought their house cash? How many people can say that their cars are paid off? They have no credit card debt. They have no loans. They have no, extra stuff. How many people can say that everything that they do in their lives is paid out of content, out of money, honey? So for me, I really want to level up my finances. 2025 must not see me worrying about the bills, because when I go grocery shopping, I almost get a heart attack every single time because things are expensive. They are crazy. So I really want to work on just leveling up my finances, and I'm going to take you guys through my trading journey. Hopefully I can inspire some of you guys, especially ladies, to get into this industry because it's very male dominated. And it's very, yeah, there's very few females that are out there that are trading. So I hope I can inspire some of you guys. Once I achieve my goals, I can inspire you guys to say, let me do this thing. But I'm gonna be blunt. It's not easy. It is not easy. Don't let social media fool you. People post their Lamborghinis, they post their vacations, they post yachts. Most of them make money by teaching other people how to trade, but they can't trade themselves. Just to be honest. Because trading will show you who you really are. It will test your emotions, it will test your psychology, it will test the way you think, it will test the way you see and view money. It will literally make you go internally and deal with the things that you were taught, those limiting beliefs that you were taught as a child, all the things, the psychological trauma you went through as a child, everything that you went through in life. Trading will reveal, it will uproot that. And if you're not willing to face all of those things and make sure that you deal with them, trading is not for you. It is not for you. It is not an easy journey, but hey, the fruits of this labor are nice. They are nice. Anyway, let's go to the last thing. The last thing that I am focusing on and that I really want to achieve this year is my YouTube. Because this girl has not been consistent. I have not been consistent with my YouTube journey and my TikTok journey. And I really like talking. I really love it. I really like inspiring other people. I really like being motivated to other people. Hence, I started this channel in the first place. I did not start this channel to share lifestyle content. I did not start this channel to be a baddie or be bad and bougie. No, I started this channel because I wanted to inspire young people, young girls, even guys, to really go after the lives that they want. Because where I come from, a lot of people are just stuck in the same old cycle, never-ending cycle of not becoming anything. So I really wanted to start this channel to grow and inspire people. But I've been slacking. I've been slacking. So one of my goals this year is to really be consistent in my YouTube, to make sure that I post on time, which is difficult. I think what is difficult is because I work from home, guys. I don't look like this all the time. Looking like this is such an effort for me. But I want to be intentional about who I am and how I present myself to the world. I don't want to just shoot a video without doing my face for you guys and getting my hair neat and looking presentable. So I am really going to be intentional about spending time, making sure that I shoot the content that I need to shoot. I edit it and upload it on time every single week. Just like my YouTube banner says, like I really am going to hold myself accountable to make sure that I really grow my YouTube channel. I feel like I could have been way further than I currently am, but because of my own laziness and my own procrastination and my own lack of self-discipline to actually do what I need to do to get where I need to get, hence I'm still where I am. Currently I have about 373 or 74 subscribers. I want to grow my subscribers by December, and I'm selling myself short to 1,000 subscribers. So that is my goal. And how I'm going to get there is to make sure that I post weekly content, full videos every week, and maybe two shorts every single week. I need to really be present in this community that I'm trying to build, trying to grow. So even with TikTok, I really want to grow my TikTok following. I'm only at 550 followers. I need to grow that to like 5,000 or more by the end of the year. Minimum is 1,000 for YouTube and 5,000 for TikTok. But obviously, if we can get to the maximum or whatever it may be, wherever God leads us, I want to get there. So I really am going to be consistent in trying to post weekly and making sure that I am present, I am consistent, and giving you guys quality content. I am still shooting from my iPhone. So I'm hoping that if I can get my trading journey where I needed to be, I can invest myself a camera, a good quality camera, good quality lighting, because as you can see, everything is not perfect. I think that's what I always put in my mind, and I always have these negative self talks, these negative thoughts and these limiting beliefs that tells me that I'm not good enough because I don't have a proper camera, I don't have proper lighting, I just have a ring light. It's the basics, you know. And when I look at other YouTube creators, I'm always like, oh my gosh, look how beautiful this person's setup is, how beautiful their lighting, their skin is glowing, everything is popping. And when I shoot content, I don't see what I see on other people's channels, and that really gets me down and makes me like, I don't want to shoot content because it's not the way I want it to look. But I know that small steps will get me to my bigger goal, so I need to take those small steps to actually get there where I want to be. So I am going to be consistent. I am going to try, guys. Even if I wear the same outfit every week when I shoot, I am going to try. I told you guys I don't fit in my clothes, so don't judge me when I'm out here wearing the same t-shirt. Don't focus on that. Focus on the content, okay? What I've realized is that, you know, comparison is the thief of joy. So me comparing myself to other YouTube creators that have been in the industry, whose background is not the same as mine, financial standing is not the same as mine, I cannot be comparing my journey to their journey. They also started somewhere where their content was not all amazing. Their content wasn't great, but they kept pushing. So I need to push myself until I can get to the place where I want to be. So I am really going to be consistent. This is why I'm doing this series. Every week I'm going to be posting an update on this series to ensure that we can track my progress, we can track where I am. I don't know if it's going to be vlog type or if it's going to be sit down. I'll just see how I do it. But this is the whole purpose of me actually doing this series, so I can hold myself accountable, so I can inspire you guys to go after your dreams, go after your goals, not just do vision boards and let them stand there in hopes that they will come to life, but let's actively work on making our dreams become a reality. So that is it from me, guys. I hope I have given you guys some valuable insight, some valuable content, and I hope you guys will join me on this journey of becoming my best self. And your best self may not look the same as my best self. We don't all have the same goals. We don't all have the same visions and dreams. As long as we have goals to better ourselves and become a better version of ourselves, let's go after our goals. Let's go after our dreams. Let's not compare ourselves. Let's not compare our journey. Let's not compare our timelines and how fast or how slow we get there, as long as we are getting there. So that's it from me, guys. I hope you enjoyed this content. I hope you will stick around. I hope you will subscribe to my channel. Please subscribe. Let's grow this channel. Let's grow a community together and become the best versions of ourselves. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.